All right, well, let's hop into things. So for today's class, we're going to be doing 4 different circuits. They'll all be quicker though. So just 2 exercises back to back, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 laps. Before we get into that though, we'll start with our warm up. We're just going to start with some body weight squats here. So just sitting down, low as you can comfortably, drive that floor weight, come back up. We're going to go for 5. Next, we're going for body weight RDLs. Feet a little closer together, toes straight ahead. Push those hips back. Stretching those hamstrings out. Two more, going for 5 here also. All right, next up, make sure you got some room in front of you and behind you. We're gonna go for some forward and backward leg swings. Stretching those hips out a bit. Go for about 5 swings on each side. If you need to, use the wall or something to keep your balance. From there, nice and tall, we're going knee raised up, turn it out to the side, opening those hips up. We'll get 4 each. One more each. All right, now going wide stance. We're gonna go for alternating toe touches here. So arms out to the side, bending at the hip, touching those hands to your opposite foot. All right, last couple, picking up the pace, jogging in place, transitioning to some butt kicks. Heels to your butt. All right, now high knees, drive those knees up. All right, a couple more. We're going skater, side to side now. Landed on one foot, jumping right back. All right, last 2. We're going skips in place. Opposite arm, opposite knee, driving up. And then last but not least, our jumping jacks. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're good to hop into today's workout. So like I said, 4 separate circuits, really just supersets. We're gonna be going back and forth between 2 exercises. First up, we're gonna be doing alternating lunges. So dumbbells in your hand, alternating lunge, forward or reverse, doesn't matter, either or. After you hit that lunge each side, you're gonna go overhead press. So lunge, hit both sides, then press overhead. Exercise number 2, we're gonna drop down to a side plank and we're gonna add in a dip if you can. All right, we'll just focus on one side, we'll hit the other side on the second lap, and then we'll just alternate. All right, so 30 seconds each exercise, 10-second rest in between. Let's get ready to go. Dumbbells in hand at 5 seconds. All right, let's go for it. Alternating forward or reverse lunge. Overhead press after you hit each side. I still have these dumbbells just by my side for the lunge. Once I'm standing nice and tall, I just raise them up to my shoulders, press overhead. All right, finish it through. All right, we got 10 seconds. Drop down to the floor, pick a side, doesn't matter. We're either holding this for 30 seconds, go for it, or we're doing dips. Dips are gonna make it a little more tough, but go for it if you want to challenge yourself. Make sure you're keeping that elbow right underneath you. We don't want to be too stretched out. Five more seconds. And rest. All right, so 3 more laps there, back and forth. And then we'll move on to our next circuit. Dumbbells in hand. Let's go for it. Make sure we're going all the way down to 90 degrees, front and back on that lunge. We're working our quads here, and of course our shoulders. Five more seconds. All right, back to the floor. We're hitting that other side now. If holding a side plank for this long is too hard, try going from the knees. That will make it a little easier. You can still even try to dip from there. That's only if you need it though. Stick with your legs, extend it out if you can. Five seconds. All right, 2 down, 2 to go here. Grab those dumbbells and let's go for it. Make sure you're standing all the way up, nice and stable before you press overhead. All right, back to our first side for these planks. Legs out or from the knees, either or. Let's go for it. Keep adding that dip in if you're up for it. Make sure your hips just gently touching the floor and bouncing back up. We don't want to hit off the floor too hard. All right, last lap here. We'll be moving on to a new circuit with some new movements. All right, let's go. 4 range of motion with that overhead press. Our biceps should be next to our ear at the top. Couple more seconds, do a few more. All right. Final side plank here. We should have hit each side twice by the end of this. All right, let's go for it. Side planks are hard, so power through this and we're done. And relax. All right. Take a quick break. We're moving on. While you guys are resting, getting some water, I'll go over our next moves. So, first up, we're going to go dumbbells in hand, laying on our backs. We're going to go for a chest press. So, Regular old floor press, elbows to the floor. Once they tap, drive back up. Then we're gonna rotate our hands inward and we're gonna go for a fly. Make sure you got room to the side of you. So chest press, alternating with a fly here. That will be movement number one. From there, you can stay right on your back, and then we're gonna go legs up at 90 degrees, tabletop crunch. Okay? We'll actually be doing a core movement for our second move in every circuit. So a lot of core today. All righty. Starting circuit 2, 10 seconds. Let's get ready. On the floor. We'll be on our backs this whole time pretty much. Get set. And go for it. Make sure you're going nice and controlled. The entire time on those flies, come all the way down. Take that maximum stretch there. On these compound movements, make sure you're breathing a lot. Don't want to hold our breath. All right, drop the weights. Got a little rest. We're going to tabletop crunch. Legs up at 90. And let's go for it. Make sure you're keeping your hands either just next to your ears or wrapped around your shoulders. We don't want to be yanking up on our head. Just moving ourselves up just a little bit to feel that crunch. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. Right back to it. Just gonna adjust my camera a little bit. Get ready to go though. And go for it. Chest press and chest flies. Working our chest here, just 2 different ways essentially. Also incorporating those triceps and even those shoulders to a lesser extent. All right, tabletop crunch. If you wanted to make this a little harder, you can hold a dumbbell, kind of like right on your upper chest, just giving you a little bit more resistance. All right, let's go for it. Body weight, completely fine now. Definitely feeling this now with the weight. Keep powering through. All right, halfway. Get set. And we're right back to it. Starting with a chest press and flies. Even though we're focusing on our chest here, try to keep your core a little tight so you're not arching your back too much. All right, drop the weights. Tabletop crunch coming up. Grab one dumbbell if you need it or you want it. And let's go. Ten more seconds, keep it up, power through that burn. All right, one final lap coming up. Then we're moving on to our third circuit. Let's get ready. Dumbbells in hand. Last lap, let's do it. Make sure those elbows are touching the floor gently every time. All right, finishing it off here. One last crunch, one last set of crunches. 3, 2, 1, we're going for it, 30 seconds. Like I said, you don't have to come very far off the ground, especially if you're using the dumbbell to feel that. All right, moving on. 2 circuits down, 2 to go. Again, go for a little rest. I'll describe our next moves. So, back to our feet for this next circuit. We're gonna go RDL to bicep curl to start off. So, feet right underneath our hips, toes straight ahead. Going for an RDL. Once we drive those hips forward at the top, we're just gonna go for a bicep curl. So RDL to bicep curl. We'll be sitting down for our second move. You can hold a dumbbell if you want, or just go fingertips. We're going for Russian twists. If you're using a weight, pretty much the same thing, just some added resistance. You can go feet off the floor, makes it a little harder, or you can drop them. Either way though, keep your chest out, try to keep your core tight, don't let yourself slump. It's gonna feel harder if you do it this way, but protects your back. All right, let's get to it. Starting on the feet. RDL to bicep curl. Let's go for it. Should be feeling it in those hamstrings. Make sure you're keeping your chest out, back nice and straight, nice and flat. And keep those dumbbells close to your legs. Should be just passing over your knee, keeping it real tight. All right, drop one down to the floor. Tabletop, or I'm sorry, Russian twist coming up. Dumbbell, body weight, either or. Feet on the floor or hovering. Either way, chest out, back nice and flat. Halfway. Keep going. All right. That's it for the first lap. Get back to the feet. Dumbbells in hand, get ready to go right away. All right, let's do it. Take your time on this RDL, especially if you have light weights. Really control it, maybe 3 to 4 seconds, and then explode up. No rush to get through it. Back to the floor. Russian twist coming up. All right, get set and go for it. Just make sure you're breathing the entire time. Ten more seconds here. All right. Back up. Lap number 3. Get set. Let's go. If you want to get a couple bicep curls in there before your next RDL, go ahead and do that. or maybe a few RDLs, whatever you want to work on more. Okay, on the floor again. Get set. Go for it. Make sure you're tapping the floor to really get a nice good rotation there, either with the dumbbell or with your fingertips. All right, last lap here. Got one more circuit after this. All right, let's do it. Last time hitting these moves. Couple more seconds. All righty, finishing it off here. Last set of Russian twists. Power through this. Onto our fourth and final circuit. Go for it. Halfway. Keep it up. Try to keep moving. You're going to slow down the pace a little bit. Last 5. All right. Last rest period. Final circuit right here. So, starting on our feet again, dumbbells in each hand. We're going for either a lateral lunge or a lateral squat. So if you want to stick with squats, your feet are going to stay stationary. Your dumbbells can kind of just hang out in the middle here. You'll just squat to each side. And then from there, you'll do a lateral raise. Or you can go a little bit more dynamic. Feet start together, drop out to the side, and then make sure you have room so you can hit the other side too. So the difference is you're just dropping your leg out and absorbing that force. After you hit each side, you'll do the lateral raise at the top. So either or, I'll probably stick with squats just because of the room I'm dealing with. Second move, mountain climbing. So push-up position, just driving those knees, tight core, flat back as usual. All right, let's get into it. 4 laps. Getting ready to go with our lateral lunges or squats. All right, go for it. If you're doing squats, just make sure you're not just jumping side to side, really sink into it. Pause at the middle, hit that other side. Lateral raise, keep it controlled. Couple more seconds. All right. Drop the weights, mountain climbers. Get set. And go for it. Just keep pumping those legs. Drive those knees. Over halfway, keep it up. Right, 1 down, 3 to go. Back up to the feet. Let's go for it. Make sure you're putting all that weight on the side that we're squatting to or lunging to. All right. Back down to the floor. Get set. And mountain climbers, go for it. Halfway. If you need to pause for a second, just hold that plank. Catch your breath and get back to it. Halfway. Almost there. Getting that wide stance again. Let's go. All right, 5 seconds. And mountain climbers again. 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. Save the best for last here. These will tire you out. Just try to keep moving. If you notice that your back rounds a little bit, readjust. Five seconds left. All right. This is it right here, final lap. All right, wide stance, let's go. Five more seconds, power through. All right. Last of the mountain climbers, try to push yourself here. Try not to stop. 30 seconds, that's it. Do it. Keep breathing, just keep pumping those legs. Yeah, halfway. Five seconds. And that is a wrap. All right. Catch your breath for a second. We'll do 1 or 2 stretches here. First one we'll do is just a Spider-Man stretch. So push-up position, stretching our lower body. So actually, we're gonna go for something different because I don't feel like being in a push-up position after we do mountain climbers. Let's lay on our backs. Still gonna focus on our lower body. Just going for our figure 4 stretch. So cross your legs over, ankle under opposite knee. Push on the inside of your knee if you want a little stretch. You should be feeling this in your hip, kind of in your glute area. Just breathe here and relax. All right, hit the other side. Okay, and now to finish things off, go in child's pose, focusing on our lats. Keep your butt glued to your heels, reach out, head just rests on the floor, press into the floor with your hands. Couple more breaths. All righty. And that's it for today's boot camp class.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks,
Of
Mike.
course.
Have a good day.
Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good one.
It was great.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.